What up, YouTube? T-Moose here. Since I'm doing my reviews for Steven Soderbergh films, here's my review for his 2000 film, Traffic. Now, 2000 was an interesting year for Steven Soderbergh. Back in May 2000, he did the Julia Roberts film, Traffic, which, of course, won Julia Roberts her first ever Oscar. Then, in that same year, he gave us the film, Traffic. And Traffic is a really terrific one. I guess say Traffic felt similar to the 2005 film Crash in a way. And this is pretty much a film about the war on drugs and all. And the key performance here is Michael Douglas as Robert Wakefield, who is this Ohio judge who was tapped by the White House as the nation's a new drug, Scissor, and he ends up holding all the usual opinions, or the standard platitudes, and shares like the native institutions here. And the film is a very interesting, look at the war on drugs through the several interconnected stories here. You got Ohio's Supreme Court judge played by the aforementioned Douglas, who is appointed as the as the national's drug czar, and he ends up being unaware that his own daughter is this a heroin addict. And so you also got these two DEA agents who pursue the wife of a jail drugs baron who ends up seeking to control his lucrative business. And you also got a Mexican cop here who takes a loan and stand against the powerful cartels here. You got some really interesting castles here. You got Erica Christensen, who portrays the role of Douglas's daughter. Benicio del Toro was in this. Don Cheadle, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Jacob Vargas, Luis Guzman, Stephen Bauer was in this. Benjamin Bratt, James Brolin, Dennis Quaid, Clifton Collins Jr., Topher Grace, Amy Irving, Albert Finney, D.W. Moffat, Viola Davis, Peter Regret. You had some really solid performances in this film. And of course, the two hardworking cops in the drug world are portrayed by Benicio del Toro and Jacob Vargas, who intercepts in a big drug shipment, but but then are themselves intercepted by troops commanded by an army general played by Thompson Millen, who is sort of the J. Edgar Hoover of the Mexican drug enforcement. And you also meet the late this middleman portrayed by the late Miguel Alfera, who ends up being appointed and distributes drugs. And you got two federal agents played by Don Cheadle and Luis Guzman, who are on his trial. And you also got a respected millionaire portrayed by Stephen Barrett, and his wife portrayed by Michael Douglas's real life wife, Catherine Zeta-Jones, who has no idea where her money came from here. It is scripted by Stephen Gaghan, who also gave us the George Clooney movie Syriana. And he also directed that recent Doolittle movie, which we don't talk about. The film is pretty much a film on the war on drugs. Like I said, it does feel a bit like the Oscar-winning film Crash at times. Granted, this movie got released before Crash, like about 5 years before Crash. But still, it's a really solid film to watch. The performances by the cast, from Michael Douglas to Catherine Zeta-Jones to Benicio del Toro, is really good. It scored loads of awards as well. Let me pull up Traffic Oscars. Benicio del Toro won his first ever Oscar for this. This film won Steven Soderbergh his first ever Oscar. Won Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Film Editing. It got nominated for Best Picture. So yeah, it won a couple of interesting. Of course, it lost out to Gladiator, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Traffic is really intense. It's very interesting to watch. great performances. I mean, if you guys haven't really seen Traffic yet, definitely give it a shot. Really solid cast and on. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Steven Soderbergh's Have you ever seen Steven Soderbergh's Traffic? If so, what's your thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tim Boo signing off.